Hello, my friends. Welcome to the very first episode of my podcast. My name is Mohammed, but you can call me Simo or Simo Stark, as you like. And before I tell you what this podcast is about, let me ask you something. Do you ever feel lost? Not like, where are my keys lost? I mean, like, where is my life going lost? Me too, and that is exactly why we are here. Let me introduce myself properly. So, my name is Mohammed. I'm 24 years old. I grew up in a very small village in the mountains of Morocco, near the city of Marrakesh. No big buildings, no shopping malls, no noise, just mountains, fresh air, and people who help each other because life is not always going easy. I did not have much, but I had nature. I had hiking trails. I had long walks where nobody talked, and I could just think. That is where my real education started, not in a classroom, but on a mountain path. I studied English at university and now I am a content creator in the Freelancer. I have my own little project called Simo Services. It is an online project where I help young people with their CVs, their studies, and their dreams, as well as offering some English classes, both online and in person. But the most important thing I learned, it was not from a book. It was from climbing hills, getting lost, and finding my way back. So why am I here talking into a microphone? Because I believe that every person needs a compass, not the one you buy in a shop. I mean the compass inside you, the voice that says keep going when life gets hard. This podcast is for dreamers, for overthinkers, for anyone who feels stuck in a small place but has a big heart. I will not give you magic formulas. I will not pretend to know everything, but I will share real stories, honest thoughts, and small lessons from my own life. You will hear episodes about mindsets, about how the human brain works, about learning, about failure, about hiking, about meditation, about coaching yourself when nobody else believes in you. You know what I find amazing? Our brain, the human brain. The human brain is like a forest. When you walk the same path every day, over and over again, it becomes clear, easy to follow. That is how habits are made. But if you stop walking that path, grass grows, branches fall, and the path disappears. That is also how learning works. Your brain creates connections. When you learn something new, a tiny bridge is built between the two cells of the brain. If you repeat it, the bridge becomes stronger. If you stop, the bridge gets weaker. Simple, right? So if you feel stuck, maybe you just walked the wrong path too many times, or maybe you stopped walking. The good news is you can always cut a new path. It is hard at first. You will get scratched by branches. You might feel lost, but that is how growth happens, not in comfort, in the struggle. I love the forest because it does not lie. A tree does not pretend to be something else. Rain falls whether you like it or not, and if you sit quietly, you can hear your own thoughts. Not the noise from social media, not the pressure from family or friends, just you. That is why I hike, that is why I meditate, that is why I take photos of nature. It resets my brain. It reminds me that I am a small person, but I am also a big part of something that is very huge. In this podcast, in this show, Simo Stark Show, I will talk about mindfulness, about patience, about why we fail, and why failure is actually a gift. I will talk about coaching yourself through fear and mentoring others without burning out. In the next episodes, I will share how to improve your English even if you have nobody to practice with, why your brain lies to you when you are scared, stories of people who started from zero and built something beautiful, and maybe some episodes recorded outside in the jungle, in the forest, with the winds and birds in the background. So my friend, this is the first step, not a perfect step for sure, just a real one. If you enjoy this, please share it with one person who needs a little light. Subscribe if you want to walk this path with me, And remember, you are not lost. You are just in a part of the forest you have never visited before. Keep climbing, keep breathing, and I will talk to you in the next episode. This is Simo Stark signing off. Take care of your mind, take care of your body, and most importantly, take care of your energy and of your soul. See you soon.